If you want to animate fight scenes, you need to understand more than just punches and kicks, because even a simple fight scene can feel powerful when you understand what to focus on. So, in this video, I'm going to show you the fight animation basics every animator should know. And also, make sure you stay until the end, because I'm going to show you something that can completely change the way people create animations. Fight animation rule number 1. Anticipation. One of the biggest reasons beginner fight animations feel weak is because the attack starts too quickly. The character is standing still and then the punch just happens. But strong attacks usually need preparation. Before a punch goes forward, the body often pulls back. Before a kick swings forward, the leg usually loads up. That preparation is anticipation. It tells the viewer something is about to happen. Without anticipation, the attack can feel random. So, when you're animating a kick, don't let the leg just fly forward. That tiny setup makes the hit feel much stronger because the viewer can feel the energy building up before the attack even happens. Fight animation rule number 2. Speed change. You see, a fight animation should not move at one boring speed. A common beginner mistake is making the wind-up, punch, hit, and recovery all move cleanly. But real action doesn't work like that. A strong punch usually has a slower setup than a fast strike. If the punch moves forwardly slowly the whole time, it feels weak. If everything moves too fast the whole time, the viewer can't even read it. So think of a fight moves in parts. The wind-up can be slower, the hit should be fast, the impact can hold for a tiny moment, and the recovery can slow down again. That change in speed gives the attack rhythm. It makes the viewer feel the difference between preparation, attack, and impact. And once you understand speed change, your fight scenes stop feeling like flat and start feeling like an actual action. Fight animation rule number 3. Impact. You see, the hit is the moment the viewer is waiting for. So don't let it pass like nothing happened. A lot of beginner animators make the fist touch the face and then immediately move on. But if the hit has no impact, the attack feels empty. When the punch lands, make the moment feel strong. You can use a quick hit frame, a small screen shake, a flash, a sound effect, or maybe even a stronger pose. But you don't need all of these at once. The important thing you see is that the viewer should feel, boom, that hit landed. So, when the impact is clear, the fight suddenly feels heavier, sharper, and much more satisfying. Fight animation rule number 4. Reaction. A hit is only as strong as the reaction after it. If one character punches another character and the other character barely moves, the punch instantly feels weak. You see, the reaction sells the power. If the hit is light, the head might snap back a little. If the hit is really strong, the whole body might bend, slide, or get knocked away. Even if the character blocks, the body should still react to the force. The shield or arm stops the hit, but the whole body still absorbs some energy. That reaction tells the viewer how powerful the attack was. And once the reaction matches the attack, the whole fight starts feeling connected instead of looking like two characters moving separately. Fight animation rule number 5. Make your hits feel stronger. Fight animations usually need to feel stronger than real life. A real punch might be small and quick, but in animation, you can push the pose a little more. Pull the arm farther back. Stretch the motion slightly. Make the impact pose sharper. That is called exaggeration. It helps the viewer feel the action, but the key is control. So exaggerate the important parts. The wind-up, the strike, the impact, the reaction. Those are the moments that need the most energy. And once you use exaggeration correctly, your fight scenes stop feeling tiny and start feeling much more powerful. Now remember that thing I told you to stay for until the end? Well, this is it. It's called Diamond Animator. It's an AI-powered animation tool designed to help people create animations faster, whether they're working with stick figures, drawings, or full animation projects. And honestly, I think this could change how fast people create animations. But although I'm currently building it, and my goal is to have the first subscribers trying it out as early as fall 2026. So, if you want more animation videos, tutorials, Diamond Animator updates, and a chance to become one of the first beta users, make sure you subscribe and stay notified.